Hello everybody. Just wanted to make this video because I found this kind of funny. I made this today. I made this a few days ago. Why I'm buying Decisive Dividend, basically why am I buying this overpriced REIT or sorry, overpriced industrial stock, DE.V. And I go over the valuation. I'm like, "Oh, well, like, hey, it actually looks like kind of interesting here where, you know, at like the norm it is, etc., etc., etc." And I'm like, "Man, I'm buying it." So I bought 50 shares today. The moment I do, they announce they acquired another company and they're issuing, or they already issued stock and they're just letting us all know about it. So, what blows me away, as Jeff, the CEO, says, in the last 15 months, Decisive has acquired 6 businesses, added over 17 million to adjusted EBITDA to a portfolio, representing an increase of adjusted EBITDA per share by 84%, all while increasing the monthly dividend 3 times during the same period, demonstrating how, sorry, I'm going to butcher this, accretive our acquisition focused growth and yield strategy is for our shareholders. As we look into the future, we continue to see significant opportunities to continue this trajectory, supporting value creation for all of our stakeholders. Now, this is fully funded, which if we go here, so we can basically right here brings you down what they just acquired. Offers a diverse range of reliable and energy efficient equipment with a strong emphasis on research and development of new innovative technologies. The current focus of the business is cornered on its Hog Hearth and IL Tech brands, which provide a range of heat mats, lighting products, and related equipment for hog producers. Management believes that the key competitive advantages for these products are durable, anti-microbial characteristics. I butchered that. Energy efficient, optimal heat distribution, and safety and hazard prevention, all of which promote animal welfare and cost saving for their customer. Basically, blah, 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 continues to innovate and expects to launch a line of cooling mats in the near future to expand using a fiberglass reinforcement plastics, etc., etc. It goes here, basically, the two vendors, basically the two CEOs, are locked in for 3 years and have to support a succession plan for leadership of the business thereafter. So it goes over this. At the closing, 15.5 billion. This is where it gets really important. Was paid $13.2 million in cash and $2.3 million in common shares. The cash consideration was funded using the corporate's $25 million revolving term facility. The share was, after it was issued, 314,000 common shares, representing $2.3 million divided by 7.39, and a founder's fee of 100,000 is payable on the close of the acquisition. Breaks it down here, basically goes over everything. So this is where we saw, yeah, it's literally just right here. So they've used both this top one up here, they increased it by 10,000, and this one right here. Now, while I love that Decisive is working aggressively in acquiring companies like crazy, they are taking on quite a lot of debt, which is a little bit worrying, but I'm going to ignore it for now, and we will just see, how everything works out in the end, which, good on Canadian Western Bank. It's another stock I own. I'm very happy about that they're working with basically another company I own. But as it goes on and on, we are thrilled to have the team, employees, and portfolio of high margin products in our growing portfolio, etc., etc., etc. So I just found it funny because literally 9 hours ago I uploaded this. Sorry, I know it's not going to show you guys. 9 hours ago I uploaded this, and then of course, like a few hours after, they issued shares. Now this has happened already, so therefore the stock shouldn't move that much based on the shares. In fact, it should have already happened, which, as you guys can see, it was on the 18th, which was right here. So when the stock was like just flat is when they issued shares. Now, based on the news, what normally happens is because they issued shares and now they're letting everyone know, this is going to drop tomorrow morning. I'm assuming by the same amount they issued shares. So they diluted investors by 1.7%. and I'm assuming this thing should drop 1.7, which brings us down to about 7.10. But, you know, anything can really happen. Overall, I'm excited that they were able to buy another company, and of course, it's right before their quarterly results, so I imagine it's not gonna really affect it. We can look into it. Earnings. Okay, yeah, and it literally breaks it down. Earning growth, da da da. Yeah, so they're not really going to bring it up at all, but they do bring up all the benefits this does have on them, and again, them increasing the dividend and doing it, just growing how they are is just showing how stable and how severely underpriced the company was way back here at $5. Now, again, it might not be, you know, oh, severely overpriced, but in my opinion, I think it is. And as you guys can see, if you own this at 5, 4, we can go back even more. You own this thing at like the low $4, you have been massively rewarded, with 3 dividend hikes on top of, you know, the growth of the company you now own. So, well, it sucks we've been diluted, and well, it sucks tomorrow. We're probably gonna fall a decent chunk. I'm overall happy with it. We got another company and all that fun stuff. I can't wait for the Q2 results. I just wanted to make a video pointing out why Decisive was halted at like 1:06 p.m. today, and just going over the new acquisition. So now we're in the hog industry as well, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, with that said, y'all have a good night, and I will hopefully be making a few videos tomorrow. Bye.